Matt Lenihan Boxing, social in association with freebets.com, Empire Fight Store, Forge Irish Stout. We're here. First time I'm catching up with you this week. I know you've been on the channel a few times, Mr. Johnny Nelson. Johnny, how are we, mate?
I'm all right. You've been busy as well. You've been really busy. So it's a nice turnout. It's nice. It's like home from home.
It is. It's becoming the second home of boxing. What do you make of these events? Obviously, it's bringing a lot of good fights together. The big names out here. Impressed with it?
The fight's happening. It's creating intrigue, conversation. It's making promoters work together, fighters work together. Again, we have a Jeopardy night tomorrow night with AJ and Ngannou. That's the big question. That's the big if. What if? How should it be? So it's intriguing to say the least.
Right, I've got to come on to this. In the car, on the way, phone's pinging off. Mike Tyson, Jake Paul.
Well done, Mike.
I've not seen that it's an exhibition. I'm assuming it probably is, but what do you make of it?
Well, number one, I hope he's getting paid a hell of a lot of money. Number one. Number two, do I believe it could be like a tickling competition? I think maybe Jake Paul would take advantage and think, now I'm jumping on him. Mike's around my age. He wasn't a mover when he boxed. He was an aggressive fighter. One thing you can't cheat, and that's time. And Mike's gotten older now, and of course, it's a great name to have on the scalp either way. But you've got to try and weigh it up. You've got to weigh it up. Is it worth it? If this is a fight, like it's been the big fights all along, don't do it, Mike. Don't do it, because, listen, I can get in the ring with a kid that's never had a fight before, but he's got youth, he's got energy, he's got movement, and he's run rings around you. I can usually outbox most of them because you're a bit too sharp and smart for him. But I just don't see how this works out for Mike. I won't do it. Just don't do it, man.
Do you have concerns? I know they've not put whether it's an exhibition or not, and maybe that's part of the plan to make people like what we're doing now. We're talking about it regardless.
I don't believe it'll happen. I just don't. How could it possibly happen?
Entertainment value, like you said, you referenced a tickling contest, but because they've not put that exhibition tag in, especially in the ones I've seen, I've only just seen it, then it leaves that door open to, is this legit? Do you have legitimate concerns then going into
Jake Paul, the problem child? Do you think he's going to stick to a script and just like have a little move around? I don't think he will. I just think it'll go sourly wrong. I am surprised. I heard the news exactly the same as you did, and I thought, don't do it, Mike. But then, if they're offering him ridiculous dough, he's like, I don't care what you guys think. I'm getting paid 20 mil.
With everything Mike's done, I mean, I know we've seen openly his financial problems in the past, but he seems to be doing okay, kind of thing. And what do you make of this?
I don't believe. Listen, if you're getting paid that mad kind of money, I understand it, but I just don't believe Tyson's style. Even when Tyson's style, now he's an older, slower man, is going to benefit him. I could get away with it. I can box him, hold him, tie him up. Old man him, use the reach and everything, messing around. You've got the wisdom to do that. I just don't think Mike, I don't think Mike has. That's just my opinion. And you listen, we've seen little clips of Mike bobbing him in and out really quick for a few seconds. When you've got to do this for a few rounds, trust me, the older you get, and it's not dissing Mike, because Mike's a good friend, he's a nice guy, just like, they must be paying him some mad money. The devil's in the detail. Let's find out what it is. Let's find out if it's a tickling contest or it's an actual fight, like he did with Anderson Silva.
Let's just quickly, yesterday obviously press conference got a tiny bit lively when we saw Ngannou sort of gave Fury a little bit of trying to warn him, saying, look, you've been protected by these boxing rules, make sure you stay a certain amount of distance away from me, because in his words or actions, this can end like that. What do you make of it? There's still that bit of needle there, isn't there, between them?
There's needle there, and you know what? I've come across many fighters, and when some fighters are bullshitting, some fighters are serious, and there was a complete chill in the room. And I'm quite sure a lot of people thought, you know what, Tyson, you get a bit of your own medicine, because you're the one that's doing. You're usually the one that's putting it on everybody else, and and I'm quite sure Tyson, he'll have sat back. His old man sat there, thought, I ain't getting involved in this thing here. And Tyson might have been pissed off when he left, but he'll try and play it down and try and, befriend Ngannou. But I believe Ngannou can flick the switch now. He's dipped his toe in the water, and he thought, I could actually do better than this. I actually didn't think I could do what I did. I can actually do better. And this is one guy that really believes in himself. And I agree, you put those two down an alley, you know who's walking out first.
Well.
You know what I mean? You know who's walking out of there. So it just showed a chilling side to Ngannou, and I thought, what?
Well, look, Johnny, I know everyone's got commitments and stuff like that. You've given us a lot of this channel, a lot of your time this week. I'm going to let you shoot off. Appreciate you giving us a quick catch up on Boxing Social. Talk soon.
Nice one, brother.